Hey, Adachi-san.
Oh,
Don't be like that.
well, you see, I found Akiko-san's shop earlier and...
Wait, hold up. You're talking about that jewelry shop, right? Why are you so down about it?
Come on, have a seat. Figure I got in touch with someone I knew from back when I was a detective. Had to twist an arm to get him to look into stuff. And that's how I learned that Akiko-san managed to open a shop. I headed over to check out the area myself. That's when I heard about a jewelry shop owned by a Japanese...
Damn, you seriously pulled out all the stops, Adachi-san. Even the barkeeper here.
Well, you know, some things you gotta do yourself. It was stupid of me to ask him to look for a shop that might not exist.
Yeah. You had... Anyway, back up for a sec. Did you get to see Akiko?
Yeah, I did, technically speaking. It seems like the shop's pretty popular with tourists who are in the know. There were a few customers browsing, but only one woman working the floor.
So, was it her?
I could never forget her face, even after 20 years. The moment I saw her, I knew without a doubt it was Akiko.
Well, that's great news. Akiko-san actually did come to Hawaii and succeed.
Yeah, she's really... But that aside, the moment I set foot in her shop, I got a gut feeling that one of the customers was...
See what?
So I figured I better keep an eye on him before talking.
What makes you say he was up to...
Well, even though he was facing the jewels, his eyes were always glancing up. Like he was checking out where the security cameras were. But Akiko-san didn't notice him at all. She had her hands full with another customer who kept asking to try on stuff.
I don't know, Adachi-san. Maybe it's just your imagination?
Well, of course, that's not all. Another thing, he kept making eye contact with some other customers.
Eye contact how?
Well, take a wild guess. It was with the customer Akiko-san was assisting. They were probably pretending not to know each other. One person distracts the employee, and the others take their time scoping out how tight security is. At least half of the customers in the...
What's their game then? Were they trying to make off with some neck?
Not exactly. My gut says that the next time they swing by, they'll have a way to shut down the shop's security system, and an escape route all planned out.
What, seriously?
I only left the shop after they did. Stuck around, on the off chance they'd lift something then and there.
At least nothing went down. Yet.
Right. But if they were already scoping out the place...
Well, if you think something's up...
Yeah, I figured you'd say that, but I got no proof. There's no way the Hawaiian police is gonna get involved just because some tourist told them to watch out for a gang of robbers. Why would they waste resources mobilizing their officers? Especially when they don't even know if a robbery really will happen. Yeah, of course I do. Now, if you were in my shoes, what would your next move be?
Wouldn't it be best if we caught the robber?
Okay, catch them and do what? Say we hand him over to the police. Besides, if we get a little rough trying to capture him, we could get sued.
All right, so what would you do?
After the whole gang left Akiko-san's shop, at first she didn't recognize me, until I told her that I used to be a Kanagawa. She went pale after that. Then she looked at me with fear, anger, and...
Whoa.
Well, yeah, it's not much of a surprise. In her eyes, I'm just another... Akiko-san tried to warn us about the incident, but we still didn't do a damn thing about it. Think about it like this. After 20 years, a former police officer pops up out of nowhere to warn you about an impending robbery. Also, consider the fact that this is someone she has history with. I mean, how do you think she reacted? She was terrified. And on the verge of tears. Thought it was some kind of... I mean, from her point of view, I must have seemed a lot more suspicious than some prospective burglar.
No way, man.
Nah. I couldn't get a word in with her after that. She chased me out of her shop, pretty much kicked my... Even told me to beat it, or else she'd call the...
I think I get it now. So...
I just feel like such a... I should have stepped into her shoes then. Thought...
Calm down, Adachi-san. But Akiko-san's shop is still in danger, right? You've gotta tell her...
No, I can't. She won't trust me. The moment she gets a glimpse of me, she'll go There's no...
Hey, how about this? Let's wait till she cools her head, and then we hit up.
You're tagging along?
Well, I'll talk to her first. Try to clear the air. Once she's calmed down. Anyway, the problem at hand is that Akiko-san hasn't realized her shop's gonna get looted. No way we're standing by and...
No, we're not.
Good.
It doesn't matter what she thinks of me. What's important right now is her...
Yeah, that's the spirit. Now you're starting to sound like...
I bet I made a sorry son.
Hey, man, it happens. I'm sure deep... Okay.
Seriously.
Thanks.
Thanks.